Yo, what's the word? What's the word? What's going on, man? What's going on? Good morning. How y'all doing? Happy Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate all the birthday love I got yesterday. But we back, man. We back, and I got a nice little question for y'all, man. I got a nice little topic for us to dive into and discuss, man. Make sure you hit the likes on your way in. If you're new to the channel, definitely make sure you subscribe, man. Shout out my brother Deadass Talk, man. So the discussion probably for the last couple years since the URL has made the transition to the app, since they started this whole collaboration with Caffeine, would be shout out my boy Joey9, you know what I'm saying? Up and coming blogger, up and coming media. Definitely go rock with his channel, man. Hey, did you get to 1K, man? Hit me up in the DM, man. Let's see if we can do a show together, maybe sometime. Definitely sometime this year, but I definitely want to work with you in some type of capacity, man. I like what y'all doing over there. But for the longest time, what up, bro? What's good, man? What's good? For the longest time, since URLs made this transition over to the app, it's made this transition in collaboration with Caffeine. We have been, as a community, trying to figure out what's going on with these battles. Smack. I'm a app. I've been a day one app. I don't double dutch with you, Smack. Y'all get the $7.99 regardless. Cause whatever, set it and forget it. Right. But even as a consumer of the app, I'm not getting the battles that I want to see when I want to see them. Why did it take so long for you to drop Smack Volume 10 for the ladies? You snuck that in. You snuck that in like it was the middle of the day on some random, and we got battles that we have been looking for the past 3 weeks. The outside card with Rock and Snake Eyes. The outside card with Swamp and Saga. Where are these battles at? You want us to invest in the app, but what is the app actually producing? And we've been in this app era for pretty much since COVID. What's the word, my boy? What's the word? What's going on? We've been in the app era pretty much since COVID. And let's be honest, we not seeing a lot of new stars come through this app. We not, bro. When you look at what's going on, the landscape of battle rap, you got RBE. Shout out to RBE. They just got done with a fire divide and conquer. You see what they doing with they brick by brick series. They bringing up stars. They're cultivating their own stars, growing them organically, giving them YouTube drops. What does that do? It gives them exposure. If you're looking at someone like Caution, you see what Caution has been able to do in a year. That's a perfect example. You're seeing what you're able to do in a year if you're putting out good quality battles, if those battles are being shown on YouTube. She was double dipping because she got busy not only on RBE, she also got busy on Chrome 23. And y'all can say what y'all want to about bags and bodies. Like we can have a discussion. We can have a discussion all day long. Is bags and bodies on TV? Are battlers getting the exposure they thought they was gonna get? Let's keep it a beam. You see where those battles are dropping? You see where those battles are? They not dropping on Respect to Hitman Holla. They not dropping on his personal YouTube. Where are they dropping it? On Ruin Your Day, one of the biggest battle rap platforms that we have. Well over 6 figures in subscribers. Well over 6 figures in subscribers. If you look at the count, the viewership on some of these battles getting, you know what I'm saying, 60, 70, 80, 90, even 100,000. They getting 100,000 views of what's happening on Bags and Bodies. You know what's going to happen when this Divide and Conquer card hit YouTube. We already, A-Ward and Big K is going to do probably a $500,000. Probably if not more. And what you starting to see is, and I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Y'all can let me know, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that be outside, they go to RBE events, URL events, whatever. You see a lot of talent from other leagues coming to these live events. You see a lot of talent from the URL. I ain't saying they looking over the fence looking for greener pastures, but what I am saying, They definitely like the environment that those live events create. They definitely like the energy that these live events are creating. When we're looking at the URL, when we're looking at the URL, respectfully, make sure y'all thumbs up the video too, man. Make sure y'all thumbing up the video. Yeah, I be looking at my likes on these lives, man. I don't like it, man. I don't like it. Let's even it out, man. I'm putting in the work. I'm consistent. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Help a brother out. That's all I'm asking. But when you're looking at the collaboration, first of all, when you're looking at the collaboration with the URL and caffeine, what the hell is going on? I'm asking the question. Why are all these events going straight? Why are all these event app only events? We haven't had, it felt like every other week the URL was hosting an event on caffeine. But the numbers show it. The numbers show the decline in the amount of live events that are happening on caffeine. They're giving us light work battles. I don't want to see them shits. Respectfully. We're not recapping these light work battles. I'll tell you who won and who lost. But if you think I'm about to do a bar recap for that, no, we're not doing those. That's not getting it done. Even when you think about the redemption card, you telling me you got Charlie Clips, Geeky Gotti, you got Swamp, Shotgun Shook, and it's going straight to the app. You telling me Charlie Clips and Danny Myers going straight to the app. You telling me Kitchen Clean and Swamp is low-key a grudge match and it's going straight to the app. And we don't know when these battles is going to drop. This is why media is becoming such an essential part of battle rap. Because I don't know how, if you're a battle rapper on the URL, how are you getting your message out that you won or lost the battle? How? You can't even claim your own material because it's locked in a vault on the app that only hardcore battle rap fans are subscribing to. You're seeing the frustration in battlers. You're seeing the frustrations in the community. The URL has this, they have this YouTube page. Crazy numbers on it. They're not using it for anything. Now, again, I see everybody. Is this quite possibly the beginning of the end for the URL? Hell no, it's not the beginning of the end for URL. Come on, we know how this is going to go. We're going to rock with the URL regardless. But what I am saying, there's going to have to be a shift in their model. There's going to have to be a shift in the way they present battle rappers, in the way they cultivate their stars. Because at the end of the day, if anybody's a content creator on YouTube, we know that profanity demonetizes your content. Cussing on your channel will demonetize your content, automatically cutting your profit in half. That's a fact. So you can't put these battles that we want to see necessarily on YouTube and think that Smack is going to get full monetization for these battles, because he's not. He's not. Let me get to some of these. I got the app because we were told we would get exclusive content, free tickets to battles, and working on live stream. We got one free event. Hey man, yeah, I don't know. Look, the app was supposed to provide more. And respect the DNA. I like wrestling. I don't like wrestling enough like that, my boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I get the exclusivity of the app. I get the ownership of the app from a Smack perspective. But from a culture perspective, from growing your battlers, you cutting them off at the kneecaps. You not letting them go to, or you're very selective with the leagues that they can go to, therefore limiting the exposure that they can even get outside of the URL. The battlers are putting so much work in their material, but they are getting little and no return from the app as far as marketing their brand. I agree with it. So I just saw John the Don, man. Shout out John the Don. Not only does Bullpen have an event coming up, he's also on. Matter of fact, he's making his comeback to the URL on the redemption card. Make sure that y'all thumbing the video, man. I see all of y'all in here. I promise you, if I go to my phone and the likes do not equal the amount of people in this chat right now, it do not take that much to like this video, man. Like the damn video. But We good? We good? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? We good? The audio clear? I don't know what just happened. It said my mic had got disconnected real quick. Let me check my audio. No, we good. We back with the Yeti. We with the Yeti, man. We with the Yeti. But think about it. If you a new up and coming battler, let's take this new class. Let's take Foots, Ease, Solar Flare. Let's take this. Let's take their emergence into the URL. They've already gave us some fire battles, some fire content. But for the majority of battle rap fans, they don't know who they are. They don't know who they are. For the majority of battle rap fans, they do not know who Foots, Ease, Solar Flare is. They don't know the type of work that they putting in on the URL. So John the Don had a great idea. Y'all don't want to send your the new talent that you've invested to RBE. We understand that. You don't want to send them to Chrome 23. Respect to Remy. Remy, this big business. I'm telling you right now. They said they play that brother and sister shit. At the end of the day, they care about money. They care about the money that's going into their account. So please do not let that surface level relationship hinder your vision of what you're trying to do and what you're trying to produce with Chrome 23. Because you see already, they're not letting everybody go over to Chrome 23 like that. Easy to block Captain and Hitman. You seen when the battle first announced, what was the initial reaction? Hell no, the URL better be on board with it. Because if not, they shutting that shit down. That is a fact. That is exactly what we thought. Thumbs up the video, man. Thumbs up the video. I appreciate y'all. No, but that's a fact. And we even know behind the scenes there had to be some type of conversation, some type of, okay, you got us over with this Easy versus Hitman. You already know we don't rock with Hitman because he ain't been on the platform in 6 years. One of the biggest battle rappers ever ain't been on the URL in 6 years. So did you think they was okay with Ease the most in and put pretty much the URL on his back going forward? Battling on Chrome 23, his biggest match ever. Think about this. His biggest match ever for Easy to Block Captain is not on the URL. It will not be on the URL. How you think the URL feel about that? This is facts because he ain't battled Mook yet. He ain't battled Geechee yet. And I don't respect that Geechee. Geechee's not a higher name than Hitman Holla. You know what I'm saying? He's not a higher name. We're talking, he's just not that. Like, if you Easy to Block Captain, you've been on a 12-13-0 run and no one knows about it. Very few people know about it. If you're not a hardcore fan, they don't know about you. Now, the one thing Easy to Block Captain has working for him is that he does so much outside of battle rap. He does his own YouTube. He has his own show with VZ. He did the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So he's growing his platform outside of the URL. But those opportunities do not come they do not come up for everybody. They do not come up for everybody. So the talent that y'all are cultivating on the URL, if this not a big name, how do you expect your channel to grow? How do you expect these profiles to grow? Smack, Beasley, these are the questions that I'm asking with respect. But these are the questions I got to ask you because it's hard for me to invest $8 a month in a battler that I don't even know about, in a battler that I haven't even seen perform at a high level. You know what I'm saying? So shout out John the Don. John the Don had a very, I thought, intelligent and methodical way of helping the URL, helping the battle rap community overall. And it's simply this. You don't want them to go to certain battle leagues. Okay, cool. But there has to be neutral ground, not even up and coming battle leagues, but there have to be neutral ground battle leagues that the URL allows their up and coming talent or even newer talent like an Easy to Block Captain in the past 5 years to go to these places, put on great performances, therefore cultivating a new community of battle rap fans and then bringing them over to the app. So for instance, Foots, Ease, Flare Soul. What if they were on Bullpen? What if they were on Black Ice Cartel? What if they were on He Go Hard? What if they were on She Go Hard? What if they were on The Riot? What if they were on OSBL? You know what I'm saying? They ain't got to do 3-round battles. Let them do a bunch of one-rounders. Let them do a bunch of one-rounders. Work with these battle rap leagues. Let them build up. Let the smaller battle rap leagues be feeder programs. This is what happens in every other entity in sports. If you think about the NBA, what does the NBA have? The G League. If you think about the NFL, NFL is a little bit more difficult, but you got NFL Europe, you got arena football leagues, you have all these feeder programs. Even in MLB, you got single A, double A, triple A, so on and so forth. You have feeder programs that feed into the larger pool, to the larger platforms. Why is this business model not translating into battle rap? Because y'all are letting y'all egos get in the way. Y'all are letting the almighty dollar impact your vision and your sight when it comes to the overall community of battle rap. Because at this point, if I'm easy to block, even if I'm Geeksy Gotti, and I just talked about Geeksy Gotti, respect to Geeksy Gotti. I'm excited to see what he does with Jay Mills next week. But I'm gonna say this: if I'm Geeksy Gotti, I'm getting these battles and getting these contracts done and over with the URL, and I'm going over to RBE. At that point, I'm finishing out my contract with the URL, and I'm a free agent because I need YouTube drops. If you Geeksy, your resume is already cemented, but you want the Hitman Holla battle, it ain't happening on URL. You know that, I know that, he know that. It can happen on RBE. It could be a maxed out. It could be a maxed out. Easy to block Captain versus Big K. Let's talk about it. It could be a maxed out. Easy to block Captain versus Rosenberg Raw. It can be a maxed out. It can be that. But we gotta see far than what's in front of us. We gotta be able to understand and realize that this culture was founded upon initially free battles on YouTube. That's where the bulk of the community lives at. Now, URL, you can try to filter, you can try to push everybody to the app. I would encourage people to get the app because that's where these battles are going to be housed at. But oh no, hey, my boy. Me too. I ain't going to lie to you. Av versus Big K, that's what we was looking for. But again, that's another battle. That's another battle that unfortunately we need a neutral ground site for. Av can't go back. Av definitely not going to RBE now. We know that. But we starting to see more URL battlers show up to RBE events. You're seeing them. They in the background. They might not want to be on camera, but you can see them when they taking their pictures when the battle is over. They're talking. They're talking to the bricks. They're like, damn, man, you know, URL is this and that. But at the end of the day, y'all getting these YouTube drops. At the end of the day, y'all getting these live events with these crowds, big crowds. The event Redemption is going to be the same place they had any given Sunday. Crazy venue. The venue houses about 1,500 to 2,000, but it's going to be on. It's not going to give you that live feeling. It's hard, even as media. If I go live about a battle that 98% of the battle rap community hasn't seen, what is the views going to do? Where is the interest going to come from? Smack. I understand you're not gonna get full monetization if you drop battles on YouTube. But sometimes you gotta cut your nose. Sometimes you gotta give a little to get more back. You gotta give a little to get more back. And I'm not saying you gotta drop every battle on YouTube, but it's certain battles that need to hit YouTube that have been on the URL. Summer Madness 11. I remember being on stage and witnessing one of the greatest battles I think I've ever seen. Chess versus Easy. Why is this not on YouTube? We about to be on Summer Madness 13. The battle is 2 years old. Why is this battle not on YouTube? Why are we not at least giving highlights to the battle? If you don't want to put the full battle out there, give us highlights. Give us 3-4 bars around. You can do a 7-minute clip. Y'all know how this go. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Make sure y'all thumbing up the video. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, man. Hit the bell because we put in work over here on this channel. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to everybody in the listeners. He said, from your perspective, what does YouTube drops do for battle rappers? For me, it's about the exposure. Number one, it's about the exposure. Anybody, when you click on, let's just do a, where's my phone at? I want to do a quick experiment. If I was to click on, damn, I don't know where my phone went. Shoot. If we were to click on Easy to Block Captain, Easy to go watch, Easy to, let's look it up. Easy to Block Captain versus Big T. Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers on that. It's not because of the battle was good. Easy got him up out of here. It's because Easy has done so much. The one time he is able to be viewed by the general public, the numbers go crazy. And if you Easy, you seeing that. You seeing how effective you can be on YouTube. You're seeing the amount of exposure that you can see on YouTube. Think about Snake Eyes. Think about Bad News. These people on Bags and Bodies, they're on URL. On Bags and Bodies, they're on RBE. Think about KD. The push that they're getting because their battles are being dropped on YouTube. Their battles are being exposed to the general public. So new fans, you don't gotta be a KD fan to watch a KD battle on YouTube. You don't, bro. You don't gotta be a Snake Eyes fan to watch a Snake Eyes battle on YouTube. You can scroll it. You could, you know what I'm saying? You have the luxury of picking and choosing. With RBE, them dropping battles, them creating their own content, shout out ARP, is giving exposure to their league, is giving exposure to their battlers. You're seeing up and coming names make a lot of noise fairly quickly on RBE. You got Caution, you got Coach Corleone, you got Payne, you got Jay Jeans, you got names that's coming up in there way more than URL up and coming talent. That's a fact. The push ain't the same. He said, no, I mean, does that open business opportunities, battles on other leagues, media exposure leading to record deals? I mean, being on the app ain't never, I don't know who got a record deal being on the app. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Unless NL League Chopper about to sign you or Drake about to give you a deal, which Drake been in battle rap for a couple years. I ain't seen him sign nobody. Respectfully. But it does open, if you allow your new and up and coming talent to go to other platforms, it builds not only those platforms, but it builds their brand, their overall brand. So then when a big battle comes up on the URL, maybe their followers are more inclined to buy the app, try it out for a month. Oh shit, you know, Solar Flare battling, I don't know, pick a name. Solar Flare battling Geechee on a volume card, rookies versus vets, but it's going straight to the app. But Solar Flare has done work on OSBL. He's done work on Gates of the Garden. He's done work on Black Ice Cartel, Bullpen, to where he's gained a following. Now, when he promotes himself and know what the smaller leagues have to do is say, hey, this is URLs on blase, blase, blah. Make sure that y'all are on the app, downloading the app, subscribing to the app, what have you. Because right now, I'm telling you, if I'm a battle rapper and I'm looking at the landscape of battle rap right now in 2023, URL might have a bigger bag, but URL do not have a bigger exposure. That's how I feel right now. Like it's hard to tell if you're putting your content on a platform where people must subscribe to it. First and foremost, that's going to limit the amount of supporters you're going to have because, again, everybody pockets ain't right. Now, I can say $8 a month ain't bad. You can times that by 12, do the math on that. It's not terrible. But, again, I'm also not in a position where it's either battle rap or feeding my child. It's either battle rap or paint or keeping my lights on. I'm not in that position, and I'm not saying a lot of people are, but I know that there's some people that do make those decisions. Do I need to cut off my Netflix or my Hulu for 2 months just so I can pay this high-ass water bill? So if I'm trimming the fat on my apps, what's going to be the first thing to go? The URL doing events, but it's a month before you even get the battles on the app. It's gonna be the first thing to go. It is. It definitely is. But again, it's a tough situation because I understand as a content creator for YouTube, I understand Smack is looking at it and he already knows you cannot monetize. You will not be able to monetize your maximum potential dropping battles on YouTube. But and then I guess the question would be, what if he dropped edited battles on YouTube? Would y'all want that? Because again, you know how these battle rap, it's a cuss word every three sentences is a cuss word. You want to hear a mother would I in the face with the 40 clock on me, pulling out tricks like a little. Like that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get the Walmart, like you know what I'm saying. It's a tough situation to be in if you are the URL. But I think if URL, if you don't want to drop battles on your YouTube page, what you should do is work with your videographer and your editing crew. Do edits of the events. Just do highlights of the event. If you don't want to give the entire battle for free on YouTube, okay, cool. You could drop 3-minute highlights. What up? We got Amsterdam in the building. Appreciate that. Make sure y'all thumbing up the video too. Create highlights of the battles of the events. Drop them on YouTube. Let your new and up and coming battlers go to these smaller platforms, grow their channel, cultivate their following, and bring you business. Bring you business. Put the work out and watch the money come back. Put the work out and watch the money come back. But man, y'all let me know what y'all think about this. I just wanted to get my little 2 cents on it because I do see that battle rap is kind of like, I don't want to say battle rap because when people say battle rap is dying, battle rap is not dying. What I'll say that the URL is at a crossroads because the URL, we're not seeing a lot of battles on caffeine no more. I don't know what's going on with that relationship. We're seeing the regression of live events being dropped on caffeine. We're seeing a regression with that. What is the URL going to do? This is chess, not checkers. This is chess, not checkers. Do not make a reactionary move. Be methodical, be intentional, be deliberate. Be deliberate about the next thing you're going to do. ARP figured out how to drop battles without being demonetized by having them long intros. No, that's a fact. Shout out, because that is a fact. If y'all didn't know, that's why RBE intros is so long. That's exactly why RBE intros is so long, because it's like if you cuss within the first 2 minutes of the actual content, then it will demonetize you. So that's why if you look at RBE's intro videos, it'd be like 4 or 5 minutes long. They trying to maximize the potential. They trying to maximize the potential. I appreciate everybody in the chat, man, from Eben to Dobson to Joey 9, C-Dub, the Savior. Who else in here? I appreciate everybody in here. Crazy K. We got Amsterdam in the building. IMP Black Yo. Beyond Blessed, man. I appreciate y'all pulling up, man. Again, this is just my 2 cents. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Again, if you're new to the channel, hit the button. You see the work that's going up. We top 20, and there's a reason that we top 20. It is not just because we paying somebody. We actually really good at the fuck we do. We really good at what we do. Like, I'm just telling you, man. But I appreciate y'all. Y'all know how we rock. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and you know the motto. We ain't just getting started because I've been here. Yo, what's the word, my boy? Appreciate y'all.